There's a wind that comes before every storm. Most people call it a warning. One village called it noise and kept farming the same dying land anyway. For generations, this village had planted the same crops, in the same fields, in the same season, exactly as their ancestors had. It had worked, once. But the rains had begun arriving later every year, and lighter. The old planting calendar no longer matched the sky. Still, when the younger farmers suggested shifting the planting season, the elders refused. "This is how it has always been done," they said. That was when Oya noticed them. Orisha of storms, of change, of the fierce wind that clears the way for what comes next. She did not punish immediately. First, she warned, cattle grew restless for no reason. A wind came through at midday and scattered the season's seed baskets across the fields. Old women said it felt like something watching. The elders called it bad luck and replanted exactly the same way. One night, a young farmer decided to walk to the edge of the fields, and that's when she saw her. A shape moving inside the wind itself, skirts of storm cloth spinning, eyes like distant lightning. Oya spoke only one sentence. "The land is telling you something. Are you listening or only enduring?" The farmer ran back and begged the council to change the calendar. They laughed her out of the meeting, so Oya stopped warning. The storm that came was unlike any before it, wind that seemed to choose its targets, tearing through the old fields planted the old way, while leaving the surrounding forest untouched. Roofs came apart. Grain stores meant for the failed old calendar harvest scattered into the dark. By morning, the village had nothing left of the old way to hold on to. Grief turned to argument, and argument finally turned to change. This time, when the young farmer spoke of shifting the planting season to match the new rains, no one laughed. They rebuilt not as it always had been, but as it now needed to be. And that season, for the first time in years, the harvest came in heavy. The elders never spoke Oya's name again, not out of fear, but respect, because the storm was never really about punishment. It was about the cost of refusing to adapt when the world around you has already changed. Oya doesn't destroy for cruelty's sake. She destroys what's already dying, so that something alive can take its place. The hardest warnings aren't always loud. Sometimes they're a restless herd, a scattered basket, a voice at the edge of the field that no one wants to hear. If this story hit different, follow Myths and Mortals for more stories the world forgot to remember, and drop a comment. What's one thing in your life the wind is trying to tell you to let go of? See you in the next story.